What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. And today we're going to be reviewing a shoe that's making a lot of moves in the basketball community called the Series Player Only Player One. Before we get into the shoe review towards the end of the video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about 3 shoes that came to my attention, which is the JT Signature One, the DBook Signature One, and the Kobe 6 Pro Tour that's going to be releasing in the holidays. Now, the DBook and the Jayson Tatum shoes are speculations. It might be true, it might not be true, but I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys and show you guys what they look like on the screen, just in case some of you knew or didn't know. And the Kobe 6 Pro Tour Grinches that are going to be coming out towards the holidays, because Kobe's are going to be coming back out now. So that's great news for that. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, it's going to be towards the video. But now we're going to get into the Player One review. Starting this off, we talk about the sizing and the price. And the sizing, I can recommend you guys go your true to size. Now, if you want a little bit more wiggle room, and I think if you have a wider foot, I would tell you guys go up half a size, because my size is size 12. That's what these are in. And my toe is, it's not all the way to the top, but it's somewhat to the top. But it feels good and it feels comfortable for me. But if you guys want a little bit extra toe room, I would tell you guys then go up half a size. And like I said, if you're a wide footer, I would tell you guys you could then go up half a size as well. And the pricing on the Player One is going to be $158. Now with tax on it, since it's an overseas shoe, it's going to be like around $175 to $178. I think depending on where you stay at, because you guys got to know this is an overseas shoe, so it's got to do a lot of shipping and handling, you know what I'm saying, just to get to us. A good amount of you guys watch me live in the United States, and also a good amount of you guys that watch me live outside the country. So I think it always varies and depends on where you stay at, but still, I completely think this shoe is worth the price of admission, and you guys are gonna find out or hear out why. Starting us off with the style, and I'm gonna give these an 8 out of 10. The colorway I have here is Cocoa Pink, and if you guys already know, if you watch me for a while, you guys know I am a fan of pink shoes, or just shoes that stand out on the court. I've seen a lot of colorways that they had, but I know that this one would be the one for me. To me, there's nothing that much going on with the colorway, which I like sometimes. You know, sometimes I don't mind if shoes get super creative and they try and throw this color with that color, and it turns out great. And sometimes it's like simple and plain, and I think this is what this shoe gives. Now, if you guys can look at it, it's like 3 or 4 different variations of pink that all mix well, match together with a little bit of white inside. The material in the Player One is soft, light, and breathable. What I thought this was at first, it brought me back to nostalgia. I thought this was fly wire, like in the old 2Ks, 2K14, 13, you used to dunk in game, and you get your vertical after you bang out. That's what I thought it was, but it's not. It's all knitted material, like I told you guys from the beginning, that makes it breathable. And I believe the material here and on this part of the tongue is leather, because in my car it kind of feels the same way, but it's a good leather. If it is leather, you guys let me know as Series Player Only. If not, the material still feels good. Up next, we have my favorite category, which is the cushion, and I'm going to give these an 8.5 out of 10. Y'all did y'all thing with the cushion in this shoe. Now, y'all already know on my channel, I am a big cushion fan. If the shoe has a really good amount of cushion and everything else is solid around it, it's gonna be one of my favorite shoes. The crazy thing is, I've never been a drop-in midsole fan, because some of the shoes that I've had that had drop-in midsole, I just didn't have enough cushion. It was too flat. It didn't have enough impact force protection for my liking. But these here, these do it. And in the shoe, it is a drop-in midsole, as well as a tri-layer EVA with a super critical foam and a gel foam as well for cushioning. And these feel really comfortable. If you didn't want to hoop in these, you can also walk around with these and just wear them as normal shoes, because the cushion inside of them, man, is really good. And on the court, it's the same way as it is when I first put my foot in this shoe. To me, this is one of the top 10 cushions that I felt that came out of nowhere, just like the Puma TRC did for me, how soft, comfortable they were. Also, I wanted to say this, because I don't think I mentioned it in the beginning, these shoes came in fast too. I think they came in like a week and like a few days after that. So, you know, normally when you get shoes overseas, sometimes it takes 2+ weeks or 2 weeks in advance. But these, I think, came in like a week and a few days. So if you are interested, I'll leave a link below down in the description to their page, and also to where you guys can probably cop these shoes as well. But yeah, man, y'all did a crazy job in the cushion department. They are fire. Next up, we have the support, and I'm gonna give these an 8 out of 10. Now, me personally, like I told you guys, since I've had ankle sprains in the past, I've always been a little hesitant on low cut shoes. And when I played 5v5 yesterday, I was somewhat hesitant, but I wasn't too worried about it, because I feel like personally I would have been good, and I actually was, man. These shoes, they hug around the ankle bone and the Achilles heel. Not to mention there's a good amount of padding in the ankle bone and the Achilles heel. The tongue has a little bit of padding at the front, and it's also a breathable tongue as well, with a cool little mesh type of pattern up there. So I think, to me, it is a good shoe that's low cut, that hugs around the ankle, and it keeps the foot protected just in case if you're like me, you had ankle sprains or whatnot. So I think you guys did a really good job in the support category as well. And last on the list, we have the traction, and I'm gonna give these an 8.5 out of 10. Now, if you want a clean court that gets wiped down daily, the traction on here is going to be phenomenal. And if you're on the court, which sometimes I play at the North Lake Gym, it's going to be a little dusty. They still hold out very, very well. Now, I would tell you guys, I would not recommend you guys hoop with these outside because you can't feel it, but it's very soft type of traction, and I think it'll just weather away faster. And I think the shoe is meant to be played only inside courts. So I would tell you guys, don't play with these outside. I don't think they're built for that, but they definitely are built for inside. I don't know if you guys can still see on the bottom. There might be a little bit of dust, but they do hold up against dust. You're not gonna slide as much. Not to mention the squeak test for these shoes are really good. So overall, as you guys already know, overseas shoes sometimes have the best traction, and these don't hold out. They have some of the best traction. Ending off with the ranking of the player one, and I'm gonna give these an A-ranked shoe. To me, the style, I really like the simplicity of it. It's just pink with like 3 different variations of pink. The material feels really good. It's light, breathable, and soft. And to me, the cushion is one of the best parts about the shoe that caught me off guard, because like I told you guys before, I've had shoes with dropping midsoles and it did not feel as good as these do. I get a little bit of bounce, it's responsive, it's soft, it's comfortable, it just feels really good. The first time you put your foot in, you're like, it just feels really good. The support on this shoe is not bad at all either. You got good amount of padding around the ankle bone and Achilles heel. The tongue is breathable as well. The rest of the tongue, it's a breathable mesh material that doesn't cause any friction or anything uncomfortable to your foot, as well as it's nice, and if you tie it to the tightest, it hugs around your foot, so that's really good for the support. And the traction, as you guys already know, overseas shoes always killing traction. This is definitely no less. I wouldn't recommend, like I said before, to wear these shoes outside. I would tell you guys just hoop inside. They do fight off against dust, and if you're on a really clean court that gets wiped down every day, it's gonna be even better. It's gonna be even more of a killer. So you guys did a bang up job on this player one shoe, man. Y'all definitely got an advocate fan, a customer for sure. I'm gonna tell other people down here in Florida for sure to go ahead and cop these shoes. I'm excited to see what you guys do more with colorways, and along when you get to that next step, making your second shoe. I don't know if you guys are gonna call it the player two, but when you guys get to that point, you make your second shoe, just know I'm definitely gonna cop that for you guys and support you guys as well on that, because y'all did a great job for y'all first shoe. Also, community got to start sleeping on y'all too, man, because y'all got Caesar from Balls Life West Coast and Body Bag wearing y'all shoes, so they gotta be good, and those guys are on a good platform to show off your shoes too. So y'all are making waves, man. I'm definitely gonna rock with these on the court when I start bringing back 5v5, so show y'all a little bit of love too, and bring back the content for a lot of you guys. But yeah, man, y'all did a great job for the Series Player 1. Also, I want to shout out Sold Out Reviews. And he's the first person that reviewed these shoes and made it interesting, for me at least, to try and cop these too. So if you guys want to hear his review, hear his opinions about the shoe, his link will be below down in my description, and go check it out. That's going to be the end of this review. And like I told you guys at the beginning, now I'm going to get into like a quick little review of the DBook shoes, the Jayson Tatum and the Kobe's that are going to be releasing. The first shoe we're going to be looking at is Jayson Tatum shoe. I'm going to give you guys my quick thoughts. First thing first, I hope this is not your shoe, Jayson Tatum, because this shoe is ugly. It just looks very uncomfortable, man. The plating that's towards on the bottom of the foot, if you guys can see there with the opening there, it just looks ugly, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, JT. There's nothing about this shoe that screams out, I want this. I don't know, because I might have seen him on his foot when he played the Warriors last night, so I don't know, just in a different colorway. They just need to change the look, man. Other than that, it might be a cool, comfortable type shoe, but the look is disgusting. Next up, we got the Kobe 6. I got nothing much to say about this shoe. I'm just excited that it's coming out this year in this holiday season. The only thing about it is I've never had a pair of Kobe's in my life, and some of you guys have had Kobe's, but it's gonna be very hard to get them, especially if they're gonna be on Nike. You gotta get up 10 a.m. and whatnot. It's just gonna be very much competition to try and cop these. I just need one pair of Kobe's in my life. If I'm able to get more along the way as I do more reviews for you guys, I'd be grateful for that, but I definitely just want one pair, so if y'all could, let me just slide one pair. But I'm excited that the Kobe 6's are coming back out. And last, we had the DBook Mach 1s, and I kind of hope that these are the final looks, because I really like the look of this shoe, man. It looks fire. If you guys don't know, DBook is a Kobe fan, so obviously they're going to be like a low-cut type of shoe, as well as Ja. That's why Ja shoes look similar to a Kobe. I don't know, they look really good, man. I hope it's air zoom in the shoe. The traction like it's gonna be cool. Support looks like it might be fire. So I'm excited to see DBook's first shoe. I'm excited for his, and I'm excited for the Jaws that drop in April. So yeah, man, I'm just excited for that. But anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Chauncey, send us out, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.
Got anything you wanna add to it, Chauncey? What? That's your end intro?
Yeah, just the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching today's video. See you next in today's video. Bye.